how do you measure a real man? Okay, that's what I'm gonna talk about today. How do you measure a real man? Okay, and there's a lot of different ways, different people measure what a real man is. Okay, but some of these things on how you measure a man, okay, and how they do it, sometimes they come in conflict with each other. Okay, when you really put it out on the table. Okay, all right. I give you an example, right? So in our society, okay, especially in our society, you know, some people will measure a man by, you know, how well he can fight, or how physical he is, how strong he is, right? But then most men, okay, would be taken out by somebody like Ronda Rousey or some of the female UFC fighters, okay? So if a female UFC fighter is able to beat you in a fight, are you not a man no more, right? Or if a woman is stronger than you because she do weight training or she's an Olympic lifter and you nowhere near as half as strong as her, are you not a man no more? Is she more of a man than you? You know, if we're measuring it by that sense. But in this society, we mostly measure by, and I really distill this and deduce it to this. A lot of time we measure a man based on him paying for stuff. Okay, now think about it. We measure a man in our society based on, are you paying your own bills? Are you paying this? Are you paying for your woman? If you taking your date out to dinner, are you paying for the food? If you're a man, you have to pay for her bills. If you're a man, you have to pay for her stuff. If you're a man, you have to pay for her kids, even if they aren't your own. Okay? They measure a man based on how much he's providing, how much he's bringing in, how much he's paying for stuff. Okay? And see, the problem with that is, check this out. If a man is in a situation where he's not making that income, okay, he lost his job, or he got laid off or whatnot, then he feel like he ain't a man no more. And that really happens to people. People are actually killing themselves over that because they lost a job, because society been telling people, you ain't a man unless you're paying for stuff. But what if the man ain't making as much money as the woman? This is something that really happens now. The man ain't making as much money as the woman, so he feel like he losing the respect, and he don't feel like he is much of a man, okay, because he ain't making as much. So if you work in construction, and say your girlfriend have an OnlyFans, she making more money than you, do you deserve less respect? Can you pay for as much stuff as she can? Of course not, okay? So does that make you less of a man? Of course it don't, okay? But the way that we measure it in our society, okay, we measure it as though that is the case. We measure it as though, you know, the more money a man bring in, or the more he provide, the more of a man he is, and that simply ain't true. Because there's a lot of wimps, okay? There's a lot of wimps and cowards that make a lot of money, okay? What do you say to a person that is willing to face the challenges of life, or even risk his life, and his job pay less, and there's somebody else in the office, okay, that don't have to deal with any sort of conflict or any sort of hardship, you know? Soon as something happen, they telling somebody they don't handle it themselves, okay? Are they more of a man because they making more money, okay? Or are they less of a man because they not doing hard stuff? You see what I'm saying? When you define it like that, you really get lost, okay? You really get lost. And so because of that, a lot of people are chasing the idea of trying to become a man, okay? By getting out here trying to chase money, or getting out here lifting weights all the time and posing in the pictures in Instagram more than the women do, okay? Because they trying to chase this idea of this definition on how society measures what a man is, okay? But when you use society definition on how a man is, or what a man is, it falls apart when you hold it up to scrutiny. Just like in the subway, there was a situation in the subway recently where there was a bunch of men, okay, and there was a woman being sexually assaulted right there on the train, and nobody did nothing about it. None of the men stood up, none of the men stopped her, none of that. Now by society standards, I'm pretty sure they all making money. I'm pretty sure they all have jobs or whatever, okay? But when it came down to it, in that situation, were they being a man? Okay? Is that an adequate measure of being a man? Letting a woman be sexually assaulted right beside you?
because that's where our society going. Okay, people looking at what the man provides so much that they not looking at the character no more. It's men that abuse their wives that bring in a lot, provide a lot. Are they more of a man? Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the real definition. Okay, the real definition of what make a man, okay, is this simple. Okay, somebody that's grown up, that's hit 18, 20 years old, okay, and they finished their puberty. That's what make a man. Now that sounds so simple, right? That sounds so simple, but we have to keep it at that stage to define what a man is, okay? Because check this out. Part of the problem is people are chasing something that they already have, okay? No matter how bad your character is, okay? If you still going through puberty and you an adult male, you still a man, okay? No matter how bad your choices is. You might be a cowardly man. You may be a man that don't do what he's supposed to do, okay? You may be a man that don't act the way that he should. Or you may be a man that do everything he's supposed to do, but you still a man, okay? You still a man because you've been put on this earth and you grew to a certain point and automatically, by default, you're a man, okay? And see, once you are what you're supposed to be, it make it easier to do what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna say that again. Once you are what you're supposed to be, it make it easier for you to do what you're supposed to do, okay? So when you lose your job, you still a man. When you ain't providing nothing, you still a man. When you are providing something, you still a man. If your wife make more money than you, you're still a man. If you can't beat Ronda Rousey in a fight, you're still a man. If a woman is outlifting you, you're still a man. Okay, if the woman is stronger than you, you're still a man. Okay, if she has more people following her or whatever it is, you're still a man because of what's been put inside you. Every single one of your cells in your body, even after you die, even after your genitalia shrivel up, your bones will tell you that you're a man. And that don't go away once you become a grown adult male. So that's what a man is. And once you realize that you're a man, it frees you up to be able to do what you're supposed to do. And you can't let nobody take that from you because of what God put in you as being a man, growing up on this earth. That's my time for the day. You take care.